Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. So this video is a requested video. A couple of you have asked me how I package up my Jesmonite. So if you are new to Jesmonite, you might find this video very helpful. I know when I started sending it out, I was so scared it was going to snap en route, it was going to shatter, and every time I got a message saying, hey, it's arrived, and I'm thinking, oh, is it in one piece? But yeah, luckily I've been lucky so far. So I'm just going to run you through with also a couple of tips on how to get the strongest possible Jesmonite. I hope you find this really helpful, but also do please bear in mind this is how I package up my Jesmonite. Everybody will have a different system, and I would definitely love to explore more of the cardboard route, the paper route. At the moment I'm kind of relying on eco bubble wrap and eco-friendly packaging, but yeah, apart from this guy, one day I will make it completely eco, but for now this is what I do, and I hope you find it helpful. Now here's the thing, if you measure and mix your Jesmonite to the exact ratio of 1 to 2.5, that is going to give you the strongest Jesmonite product that there is. If you add a bit of powder or add a bit more liquid, then you're weakening the product. Now you would have seen that I actually did that in a recent video. I did a puddle and splash abstract one with lots of trays. Now I added some powder to thicken the dots. So ideally you want to avoid that. That is actually going to weaken the product. However, because that was then surrounded by the proper 1 to 2.5 mixture, the proper ratio was the majority of the tray. That then strengthened the tray, and it didn't actually lose any of its strength because I used a bit more powder in the dots, if that makes any sense. So if you're making a tray or a large plate and you're weakening the structure of the Jesmonite by adding more powder or adding more liquid, then it's more likely to smash in transit than if you actually stick to the ratio of 1 to 2.5. So the most popular item that I sell, either whether it's through Etsy or whether I get a custom order, because I can now take custom orders, which is such a nice feeling. This is actually for a colleague from the job I just left, and I am so useless I haven't posted it yet, but this is hers. I don't think she watches my videos, so it's not going to actually ruin the surprise. And this is how I wrap it up, and it really is quite straightforward. I've used the correct ratio of 1 to 2.5, so this really is a lot more robust and sturdy than you realize. I am only going to put it in some tissue paper, wrap it around. Now this tissue paper has just been reopened because this is hers and I haven't posted it yet, so usually my tissue paper is a lot neater, and I will wrap it over a few times. Now depending on how you finish the product depends on your business. I usually fold it over like this and put a thank you sticker around here, but it's a gift so I'm not going to do that. And then I simply wrap it in a little bit of bubble wrap. Now just to let you know, I usually order, which I've run out of, but it is all linked below, I usually order biodegradable eco-friendly bubble wrap. It comes in a bright pink or a bright turquoise. That is the bubble wrap that I have been using for quite a long while now, but I'm out of it, so sometimes if I have to use this plastic one, I will write a little note saying, you know, I'm sorry, please reuse it. But for these trays, that is all I do. How do I package it? I actually use the bubble jiffy bag. So I have probably sold around 10 to 15 of these Trinket trays. Now I actually post them in these bubble jiffy bags. In UK Royal Mail, this will come up as a small parcel. Anything over 2 centimeters high is a small parcel. If it's thinner, then it could be classed as a large envelope. But for me, this is a small parcel, and I will simply put it in with my care card and a little sweet and a thank you note, and that is it. That is it. It will get there in one piece if you use the correct ratio, and it's solid as a rock. So for these lids with pots, I had to measure them and then work out what box size I would need, and I felt like with bubble wrap this would be the perfect size. I'm pretty sure I can get them linked down below. Now I get some from eBay, I get some from Amazon, and what I will do, because these pots are a little bit funny, sometimes the lids don't fit properly, like now it's just got stuck, but it works perfectly, etc. What I will do, I will place some tissue between the lid and the actual pot itself, just so that the customer knows the lid does go on and off, and I just don't want it to get stuck in transit, if that makes any sense. Then I will wrap this in tissue paper, similar to what you just saw me do with the tray. Then I will wrap it in bubble wrap, and I won't use excessive bubble wrap. I'll just use enough to make sure that it's nice and snug inside that box. So you can see I wouldn't need that much to cover around it. As long as you've got bubble wrap on the bottom, on the top and around the sides, then you're good to go, and that pot will not break in transit. I tend to take a little bit more care bubble wrapping these, purely because they are so big. Now the Trinket tray, it's small, it's chunky, it's robust, and I'm confident that that envelope will see it through to its destination. But with the bigger pots, I do tend to go overkill on the bubble wrap and I just have to. So I did then measure them, and I found a box that fit the pots, and these are they. I will link them below if you are interested, if I can find them. Hopefully I can. So I will fold my tissue paper over in half, and I will simply wrap it around as neat as possible. The thing is, every company, every small business wraps differently, and I am telling you, my packaging is nowhere near as stunning as some of these well-established small businesses who have business cards. They have stamped logo tissue paper. Of course you can do that if you've got a stamp, and then I will just fold it all in like this. I won't spend too much time doing all of that, but what I will do is fold the ends in nicely. I'll put my logo sticker here, and then I will wrap this 4-5 times around in bubble wrap. So I've shoved a lot of bubble wrap in the top, and I've also got tons sitting on the bottom. That is going to sit nicely in the box and protect the bottom from any smashes coming from underneath. So once I've got it in the box, I tend to just shove some bubble wrap down the sides into those corners to avoid any impact that those corners might receive on its journey. Now again, this is all optional, and ideally I would be showing you the eco bubble wrap right now, but it's in transit. I've got some coming, so at the moment we are using the plastic. Again, you can use any packaging resources. I've seen some companies use the shredded cardboard. If you've got any boxes, you can put them through your shredder to create some eco-friendly as well. Something I still have to do. I tend to just opt for the eco-friendly bubble wrap, to be honest. But yeah, but that's it. I tuck it down the side to make sure that the impact on the pot is minimal. So once I've done that and I've got it down all 4 corners and around the outside, I will fold up some bubble wrap in a square and just place it on top of the box to lessen the impact from shipping and its journey. So I hope you found that helpful. I do have different boxes for different size projects. If I make a resin tray, I've got long rectangular boxes. My plates, my Jesmonite plates, I actually bought pizza boxes. They are incredible. They do the job. And all of the plates I've sold have reached their destination perfectly fine. It's all about the bubble wrap. If you can get eco, great. Or cardboard. Yeah. All of those things. I don't have any here to show you because I don't generally use it. I generally go for the eco bubble like I just said. But yeah, if you found this helpful, please let me know. I haven't really gone into my packaging, what my labels look like, my thank you cards and my thank you stickers and all of that, and the sweets. I usually shove a few Haribo down or in the sides just as a thank you to anyone who orders from me. But if you are looking for how I package up my Jesmonite, I hope you found this really helpful. And remember, the key thing is to use the right ingredients, 1:2.5 ratio. That is when you are going to get the strongest product possible. I hope you found it helpful, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.